Welcome back, everyone. My name is Tank. Today is the 6th of January, 2022. In this video, I want to really quickly talk to you guys about what we're dealing with as a whole. And then I want to specifically talk to you guys about the Cosmos ecosystem, what I'm seeing in the charts for Atom. Before I get into all of that, though, if you guys would help me grow here on YouTube by liking this video, subscribing to the channel, I will have you know that not only are you helping me grow here on YouTube, but you are entering into a giveaway where you could possibly win yourself a 50-inch flat screen TV and or the MSI 2060 GPU once we hit 1,000 subscribers. So do me a favor, do yourself a favor, do everybody a favor, like the video, subscribe to the channel. I'm calling on all of you cosmonauts. I'm going to keep saying that. If you guys know me, I'm a huge cosmonaut. If you guys like what's happening in the Cosmos ecosystem, do me a favor, guys. Do the Cosmos ecosystem a favor. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, because the more people that see these videos or Cosmos related content here on YouTube, the more people get exposure on the bullishness that is Cosmos, guys. So do everybody a favor, subscribe. Let's go ahead and jump on into things, guys. We're first starting off on the Atom chart. Let's get this out of the way. We're starting on the 4-hour time frame for this video, and we're still using Market Cipher as our primary oscillator and indicator tool. Really quickly, guys, I told you guys over my past couple of videos, in fact, I think it was like 2 videos ago, I told you guys where to look out for when we do have a pullback, because with every pump, there is a pullback. I don't like to call them dumps, but there are pullbacks. That's the way the market goes. It ebbs and it flows. It goes up, it comes down, it goes up, it comes down, it goes up. It's going to come back down. And right now, look at us. We have basically came back down and retested that 50 SMA on the 4-hour. That red line right there is the 50 SMA. I told you guys to watch out for that level on the charts if we did come back down. I did tell you to first look out for this white line right here. I was trying to see if our previous resistance, which was right around $40-ish, would be treating us as support. Lo and behold, we got dumped on. The entire markets got dumped on, not just the crypto markets, but everything got dumped on. So of course that didn't hold up. But then again, I did tell you 2 other levels to watch out for. I told you guys basically right where we are right now would be a good place for us to find support, and that's just basically cutting through previous support and or resistance right here on the charts. What I'm talking about is right here, straight through all of this, as you guys can see, which was once previous support through all of this sideways action right here, and resistance was a good place for us to maybe find more support going forward. Now, if it holds up, that would be great, but I'm not too sure that it will long term. I don't know. I gotta be honest with you guys. I'm not a fortune teller. I don't have a crystal ball. I'm just giving you guys a past price action and things to think about when you're looking at the charts. If this does hold up, which I do think does have a good chance of holding up, not only because of what we saw in recent price action back here, but because of the developments that are happening within the Cosmos ecosystem. I've told you guys many times before, and I'm gonna lay in my bed. I made my bed. I'm gonna lay in it, guys. I think one of the best ecosystems to be in going forward is the Cosmos ecosystem, because of the developments, because of everything that's happening behind the scenes. Guys, I'm telling you, you guys want to go to where the development's really taking place, where people are really building. And right now, that is Cosmos. Cosmos is really putting out some really bullish things. Again, if you guys want to know what that is, go back and watch my previous videos. Go back and find my playlist, actually. That's the really easy place for you guys to find those videos. I put them down there on my playlist. I put out 3 really big reasons in that playlist of why you guys should be super bullish for the Cosmos ecosystem in 2022, regardless of all the geopolitical things, the world stage event things that we're going to be dealing with. You guys need to know what those things are. So do yourself a favor, go watch those videos. But yeah, guys, right now we are holding up above that simple moving average, which is that 50 SMA on the 4-hour time frame. We came down there. I look at those wicks on those candles. We are pulling away from it. Again, guys, we just got to kind of see what happens over the next couple of days. That's going to be the telltale sign of what we can be expecting going forward. I do think if we break down below that simple moving average, we could come back down here to this white line, which is right around $32 to $30. I think that would be a really good level of support. And again, I'm basing that on previous price action. Again, things don't like to necessarily repeat themselves, but they do like to rhyme in these games. So if we come close to rhyming, expect some kind of price action to rhyme closely to that right there for at least a little while before maybe catching some more upwards momentum, or before us getting dumped on further. Now, again, I got to be real with you guys. The possibilities are there. There's only 3 things that are ever happen in this game, and you got to be positioned and ready for those 3 things at all times. Things happen really quickly here. Like that. They can happen and go sideways, obviously. They can go up and pump. That would be great. Or they can dump. Those are the only 3 things that can ever happen. So be ready for all 3 scenarios, and you'll do well long term in this game. With that being said, I do want to talk to you guys really quickly about my overall game plan when it comes to investing. Now, I'm a long-term investor. I've told you guys that many, many times. So I do think long-term. And what I mean by that is I think at least 3 to 5 years minimum with my investments. And as I'm looking at the charts and as I'm kind of just going through, the market feed on Twitter and crypto feed on Twitter, I kind of can't help but stress this to you guys. This is the Dow Jones. We're on the weekly. Now, this chart goes all the way back to 1965-ish. Somewhere around that range, 1960s, somewhere around that range. This again is the Dow Jones. And the thing that I want to kind of point out to you guys is look at it. Anybody could have made money in 1965 by just investing into a good asset and holding on long term. For about 20 plus years, we went sideways on the charts. And then what happened? We took off like a rocket, and we have never really gone sideways like that ever again in the stock market. Now, what does that tell me with my investing strategy? Just have a long enough time horizon and you'll be doing fine, right? That's simple. It's real simple. Have a long enough time horizon. Don't over leverage. Don't overextend. Don't use money that you need to feed yourself or pay your bills, and you should be absolutely fine. In fact, if you're practicing DCAing with your capital, and that means just dollar cost averaging on your set time frame, whatever you deem acceptable, you'd be doing great long term. If somebody that was investing back in 1960 had a DCA strategy and was just DCAing throughout all this sideways chop, yes, we had some ebbs and flows throughout the market, but if you were just DCAing for those 20 plus years, that whole time, boom, you were doing great, right? That's just the Dow Jones. Let's go and look at everything else, guys. Everything else on how we track our economy. This is the NASDAQ, guys. This is the NASDAQ. Now, we didn't have that sideways chop. In fact, on TradingView, it only goes back to 1985. Now, since it came out and it was trackable, what have we done again? Up and to the right, even throughout the crash, even throughout these big crashes that everybody likes to use as examples. Oh, the governments are going to come out and they're going to get a handle on things. They're going to change things. They're going to fix it all. No, they haven't. And it's shown on the charts. So if we are anything close to calling ourselves traders and investors, we are chart followers, right? We are pattern followers. We are analysts on patterns on the chart. What does this chart tell you? What does this chart tell you? Because I can tell you really easily what it tells me. If I was investing into good assets, I'd be doing just fine long term, even throughout all the volatility, even throughout when everybody's saying, oh no, this is it. Just take your money and run. We're going to blah, 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 blah. What do we do? Up and to the right. That's all we've ever done in the stock market. That's all we've ever done in the stock market. Don't let anybody ever fool you in saying otherwise, because the proof is in the charts. All we've ever done, even in the Dow Jones, we've chop, which if you're in the crypto market, this is great because if you're staking and getting rewards throughout this chop sideways action, you'll be doing much better, especially if you're dollar cost averaging on top of that when you boom out of that sideways chop. Again, this is just a traditional market. But if you are just dollar cost averaging, all we've ever done in the Dow Jones up and to the right, the NASDAQ up and to the right, the SPX up and to the right. Don't let anybody ever fool you with that. Don't let anybody ever fool you with that. That's all we've ever done is up and to the right. This is the traditional market as well. This is just traditional market, traditional stocks. That's all we've ever done. Don't listen to that narrative. Don't believe me, do your own homework. I'm showing it to you right now, but don't believe me either. Do your own homework. I'm just a guy on YouTube sharing with you guys my thesis, my thought process. So I have a big enough time horizon. What's going to happen more than likely based on the three things that I just showed you with the traditional stock market? Well, my portfolio probably is going to go up and to the right like it's been doing for everybody else over almost, 50, 60 plus 70 years. I'm banking on things necessarily not repeating themselves, but coming close to rhyming. To give myself further confidence in what I'm talking about, let's go to the DXY. Now, this is what measures the strength in the dollar. Again, it's real simple. I've even dated it here. It's real simple. The strength in our US dollar has been decreasing no matter what political party's in play. It's been decreasing year after year after year. Yes, we've had our ebbs and flows. Yeah. But we've sank. We've gone sideways, and then we pumped, and then we sank again. We went sideways, and then we pumped, and then we went sideways again. And I guarantee you that things necessarily don't repeat themselves, but damn well come close to rhyming in the future. I guarantee you. And this trend line here, because you guys know me in trend lines, whenever I get 2 touches, I set my trend line and I project out, is showing me that more than likely, all we're probably ever going to do is maybe we come back up here and touch it. But I'm pretty sure that we're just going to sink again into the abyss with the dollar. Now, I don't know about you, but I'd much rather be in an asset that's going to preserve my wealth than US dollars, and especially investing into things like US bonds. Guys, you can run to the US. That's fine. You can go ahead and get in your bonds. But what is it worth? What is it worth when the dollars that you've used and the ever-going money printer that they use to print their fiat money never stops? What good is it when your dollar is losing value? What good is it when the US economy is losing value? Why would you want to buy that? Why would you want to buy that? So again, guys, that's just me. That's just my investing strategy. That's my mindset. That's what I'm looking at when I'm looking at the charts. You guys got to understand, I'm not just an ultra bull. I actually take into account past price action, past market trends, and not just the crypto market, but the traditional market as well. Because right now we're correlated, right? But I take all of that into account when I'm investing into things. Adam's chart is one of those that just go up and to the right. Yeah, we've had our ebbs and flows. But we're on the weekly time frame right now, guys. And what have we done? What have we done? We've gone up and to the right for the vast majority of price action on the charts. In fact, if you take this dotted line right here, because that's their current price action, the only people that are underwater right now, the only people that are underwater are the people that are right here. I'm going to just, this is heavy. This is heavy stuff right here. The only people that are underwater right now with Adam are those bit of people right there. That's the only people on a weekly time frame that are underwater right now for Adam. When in doubt, zoom out. Do your own research. I hope this helps, guys. I hope you guys are doing well. Tomorrow, hopefully we can make a different video, not just talking about Cosmos or Adam token. But yeah, that's to be seen. We got to see what the market does. With that being said, I hope you guys are doing well. Stay blessed. Don't forget, subscribe to the channel. Peace.